People dying, others are crying, threats are being made. There's so much going on in the gospel.
But there's a lot of faith and hope intertwined as well.
The gospel starts off with Jesus hearing that his friend Lazarus is ill. Instead of rushing to his side, Jesus implied that he had a bigger plan in mind and stayed put.
After 2 days, Jesus is ready to go see Lazarus.
Jesus said that he needed to go wake up Lazarus. But what the disciples didn't understand, that Jesus didn't mean that Lazarus was sleeping. He was going to wake him up from the dead.
Christ was actually glad that he wasn't near Lazarus when he died, so that others would believe what he was about to do next. I'm sure the apostles were very confused at this time, but they followed Jesus and were prepared for whatever was to come.
Martha and Mary, the sisters of Lazarus, greeted Jesus and made acts of faith. And Jesus responded with the commonly quoted truth that he is the resurrection and the life. When he finally arrived at Lazarus' tomb, Jesus wept.
That verse is actually the shortest in the entire Bible. Jesus wept. It shows us his humanity, and like us, even Jesus cried when a loved one died.
But then Jesus did something incredible to prove his divinity. He commanded for the stone to be moved from the tomb's entrance. Then he prayed aloud and cried, "Lazarus, come out!"
And then Lazarus walked out of the tomb. And this miracle moved many to follow Jesus.
This week, we challenge you to pray for those grieving the loss of a loved one.
And we'll see you here next week.